Hello and welcome back to the Football Manager server. My name is Muzz and we're back with the end of the season review. Huge season for Sunderland, for Leeds and Man United, and we're all going to talk about it. Hello gentlemen, how are we?
Good, mate.
Good. What a season it's been. In the time that we have been doing this, I don't think we've seen a more successful season between all of us. We have all done remarkably well. We have all won a major trophy. It's been unprecedented, I think is a good word for it.
I'd agree. Yeah.
So, we'll start...
Unprecedented times.
Certainly, sure. So we're going to start with Sunderland. We're going to start from the bottom up. So I will talk about my season. Third time, the charm for Sunderland in the Championship. We have won the Championship. We don't need the playoffs. Thank goodness. I'm so over the playoffs at this point. I did not want to have to go through them again. So I made sure that we were going up at least with automatic promotion, and we won the league with 105 points. Only 2 points off the record set by West Brom, Luke's West Brom. Didn't really care. Once I get champions, I was flying. I was so happy. But it was a good season, fantastic season. Great form. We went 13 wins in a row in the Championship, and then a few blips along the way. Turn of the year, it got a little bit more competitive. I would say that, with Birmingham and Leicester giving us heavy defeats, and even Portsmouth beating me 3-0 at home, which was a shock. We had already won the league at that point, but not what you want to see. But overall, fantastic. Looking forward to finally being in the Premier League with Sunderland. It has been so close yet so far so many times, and now I'm finally heading to the promised land of the Premier League to join you two, who had a fantastic season. Stuart, how was your season?
Probably the best I've ever had in my FM history.
In your FM history.
So let's begin where I was expected to finish at the start of the season, which was 8th, sort of best of the rest outside of the European spots, and I ended up in second position, which is massively punching above my weight.
Certainly is.
For Leeds in their recent history, and I got to 2 cup finals, the Carabao and the FA Cup final, one of which I just won, the FA Cup, so delighted with that as well. So a bit of silverware for the fans, long awaited, apart from the Championship a few years ago, but let's not count that. And I'd like to shout out a couple of my players that have been exceptional this season. Karamoko, Dembele, outstanding. I think he's got about 19 goals or something for a winger, which is really good. And also my boy James Milner, who sadly is calling his career at the tender age of 37.
He's done well.
A Leeds hero, and he got a goal in his final game. We just can't ask much for that. So
certainly not. It's interesting, Stuart, that the two best players in your team you've failed to even mention. Your 2 loanees, but I mean that you've snatched one of them. You've snatched away from me. But Maya, clearly your best player. 14 goals, 8 assists, an average rating of 7.45. An incredible season for him, debut in the Premier League.
Yeah, no, I'm playing him out of position as well. He's a natural cam, and I'm playing him centre mid, and he just seems to suit that position really well. I can't actually count the amount of times he's came up clutch, whether it be assists or long shots outside the box. He's just been amazing.
Alright, good player. And you've got European
Yeah.
football, but not even European, you've got Champions League. How do you foresee that going?
Well, I'll definitely need to bolster my squad up for that. It's going to be a completely different challenge from the Premier League and English competitions. So I think I want to get pretty much a decent sub team going. That's my aim for the transfer window. Just get as much quality in from my sub team as possible.
Well, you should have a huge investment now that you've made the Champions League. So well done, Stuart.
Thank
But
you.
there's someone who done slightly better than you, and that is Luke at Man U, who is the champions of the Premier League.
Yes, I am.
Golf claps.
Golf claps, well done. So, I mean, 94 points, Luke. Just looking through your schedule, obviously a big, huge result. Your first full season in charge.
Mhm.
How do you feel?
I mean, great about the league. It was. We were expected third. I think my job when I came in, or what I was hired for, was to try and close the gap between Man City and Liverpool, who had won or shared between them every single Premier League title in this server, as well as every single Champions League title. So I was expecting it to take a couple of years, but we managed to do it in the first year. We had a solid start to the season. We lost against Liverpool the second game of the season, and after that we didn't get beat until the end of January.
Yeah, in the league. You get beat by
yeah,
Liverpool in the Carabao Cup.
The cup, yeah. But that's the thing that kind of brings more negative to it. The only negative really to the season is that we did really well in the league, obviously, but we're disappointing in just about every other competition. We didn't beat Liverpool once. Didn't beat Leeds once. So the two teams behind us we didn't beat once in the league. We got put out by Arsenal in the Champions League. Got put out by West Brom in the FA Cup. So there's still plenty I want to do. But the thing that was pleasing was that our results against the kind of so-called smaller teams was very consistent, which I think was important, because that's where I think other teams fell short.
Yeah. Any players you want to highlight? Want to shout out?
Greenwood was fantastic. Lots of goals scored. Specifically against the kind of smaller teams. I'm still looking for him to kind of step up against bigger sides. My two fullbacks were excellent. Wan-Bissaka, Ben Chilwell, they were fantastic. But I think the biggest one has to go to Frankie de Jong. Spent a lot of money on him, and he was incredibly consistent. Same with Declan Rice, actually. Both of them in midfield are extremely consistent, averaging probably sevens every game. And I think that was really important.
Well, they are very equal. They have 7. Frankie de Jong has 7.49 and Declan Rice 7.48. So
Yeah.
very, you were only bested by Tielemans, who had a 7.72. That is at high ratings. Well, I mean, you've won the Premier League, so where do you go from here?
Well, just what I said, I still feel there's catching up to do on an individual level with Liverpool. We need to be able to build on the success in the league, or else I won't be in the job long. It's extremely competitive. So I need to keep putting pressure on for the league titles. I need to do better in the Champions League. I need to do better in the domestic cups. So yeah, just keep on improving, I guess.
Aye, well that's it. I mean, we're all in the Premier League next season. I'm going to stay as Sunderland boss for at least a season now. I think I want to give them one season in the Premier League and then see where I go from there.
Yeah.
Look, presume you're staying as Man U. Stuart,
for
presume
the foreseeable future.
Lee,
Yeah,
you're the
try
same.
Build on my team, yeah.
That's it. I think we've found our teams for the season at least, unless something bigger comes up for any of us. I think there's always a bigger team. There's few teams out there that are certainly bigger than Man U. Lots of teams bigger than Sunderland, so I could be moving very soon. Who knows? But I've enjoyed the task. I think the season, I've never seen us have a season like this where all of us have done incredibly well. Usually there's one of us or two of us that kind of struggle a wee bit, but it was a fantastic season, so well done everyone. Golf claps.
Well done, guys.
Well done. Right, and that is the video. Hugely unexpected season because of how well we done. Fantastic from all of the teams. Man U obviously claiming the big one, but Sunderland arguably claiming it's just a big prize by actually finally getting to the Premier League, and Leeds getting back into the Champions League. It's going to be a great season next season with a lot to play for. Different goals, but we shall see. So if you like this, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that stuff. We're going to keep this going as long as we can. And any thoughts, comments, general hostile remarks, leave them below. Thank you very much.